Hey, I'm Jiso, and believe it or not, I have now beaten Lies of P 3 times so far, and I'm on my way to beating the game a 4th time. This is probably the best Souls-like I've played in a while, and I'm eager to put my hands on Lords of the Fallen, which is coming out in just a few days. If you're familiar with the channel, you know that I tend to dive deep into those type of games and explore numerous possibilities to come up with the great builds to help you guys beat the game or simply take things to the next level. Unfortunately, Lies of P is not that type of game. I mean, you could play around with the P organs attributes to tune things to your liking, but ultimately no build will truly be unique since there isn't much to customize. That said, I stubbornly decided to seek the best possible build the game had to offer. The best P organs configuration to benefit from, and of course the best weapon to use in order to deal with the maximum amount of damage. To my surprise, the ultimate build doesn't heavily rely on a weapon. In fact, though Frozen Fist, Ouroboros, or even the Dragon Sword are great weapons, you could confidently destroy any enemy or even boss without ever equipping a weapon. This build actually relies on throwables, which are simply overpowered. And no, I am not using this word lightly. Throwables are overpowered in this game. After completing the whole game without using any melee attack whatsoever, I was surprised by how easy it was compared to trying to face bosses head-on with a weapon. First thing first, I think one will truly benefit from this build on a New Game Plus file. The reason why is pretty simple. Early on, it is quite difficult to get your hands on throwables, since the merchant is only available once you are making your way to the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. So until you make it there, you might end up running out of throwables, so well, yeah, keep that in mind. You will also need to pay attention to the way you spend your quads, since there is a finite number you can collect per run. I prioritize increasing my item slots and throwable carry limit to never run out of items mid-fight. Just don't spend anything on your weapon attack, except maybe when it comes to increasing your fatal attack damage. The next step is knowing which stats to invest your ergo in. Because we won't be attacking, but rather dodging, blocking, or running away, there is no need to invest in stamina. Throwables scale with different attributes. Termites will scale with advance, and shot put with strength or motivity. With that in mind, I evenly leveled up advanced technique and motivity to maximize the damage output regardless of the throwable. Don't forget to invest some ergo in capacity to be able to carry more amulets and spend the rest toward your HP to, not die in one shot. Next, your Legion Arm. There is one Legion Arm in particular which makes this build so much more viable. The Falcon Eyes allows you to, shoot projectiles which will eventually explode after a while. The idea behind this build is to destroy everything from a safe distance, and this Legion Arm is perfect to stay away. The projectiles will not travel as far as your throwables, but they deal a lot of damage and they can hit multiple enemies at once. Furthermore, fully upgrading this tool will allow you to fire multiple projectiles while dodging backwards, creating even more space between the enemies and you. Investing some ergo into capacity will ultimately also increase your Legion capacity, allowing you to shoot even more projectiles and rely less on your throwables, thus preventing you from spending more ergo replenishing your stock. And with that, you are now officially ready to not play the game the way the developers intended you to. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect this build to be as viable as it was, until I noticed how effective it was against pretty much everything, even the most annoying bosses or mini bosses specifically. You see, the way the AI works in this game is, it is designed to read your inputs and punish you whenever you try to press a button, even if it is your turn to do so. What I mean by that is, well, let's say that a random enemy was initially going for a 4-hit combo. You would start attacking after that 4-hit combo is over, only to see that the enemy is going to extend that combo to a 10-hit combo simply because you wanted to play the game you paid for. It is utterly frustrating to wait 10 seconds for a combo to end, only to die. But fear not, with throwables, you do not have to wait since you are most likely going to be far enough away anyway. Just keep in mind that there is a slight delay between throwing an item and being able to block or dodge afterwards. Something else which is rather infuriating is the fact that whenever an enemy is staggerable, they become overly aggressive to prevent you from punishing them. I can't tell you how many times I have died trying to stagger a boss with a charge attack or a fable attack. I was quite miserable until I decided to read each item description and find out that the shot put could stagger enemies, just like that. Not only was it like the best throwable, but it was also faster to use and so much more reliable. Keep in mind though, it will take you some getting used to, but trust me, this is the way you want to play Lies of P. This is actually easy mode for Lies of P. This build truly shines against every enemy in the game, except that one guy who has unreasonably strong knees. But don't take my word for it and try this build for yourself. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you want to see more content related to Lies of P. In the meantime, check out those videos where I destroyed the last 2 bosses using only throwables. I'm Jisoo and I'll see you around. Peace.